What is up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and today I'm reviewing a brand new Loudhouse episode. We haven't had a new one in since July, actually. So yeah, that was actually during the same week as the last week of episodes for the first season of Amphibia. So yeah, it's been a little while, almost 2 months, and so yeah, these brand new episodes they came out on Labor Day, and both 15-minute segments both premiered as 1/2 hour. Both this and its sister episode. I'll talk. I'll have to remember the name of it right now, but yeah, actually, they actually premiered a whole half hour of Loud House for once, because they almost never do that. Yeah, I've ranted about this before, where Disney Channel, Disney Channel is actually an exception, but Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network around 2007 or 8 started to split their half-hour episodes into the 15-minute segments, like they split the 15-minute segments as their own episodes instead of having both as one singular episode. Disney Channel still does that. And still keeps to that tradition, luckily. That's just always bothered me, and that's just always been a pet peeve of mine. But anyway, this is like only the ninth time this has happened for The Loud House, where a whole half-hour episode is premiered. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but uh, what's this episode about? Well, it's a Lucy episode actually, and she's had a lot so far. She's one of my favorite characters, so I can't really complain. I mean, this episode is about Lucy she's trying to be the president of the Morticians Club, and she winds up being neck and neck with Haiku, another recurring character who's one of my favorite background characters actually, and I guess she has a little bit more development in this. And so yeah, Lucy enlists the help of Lincoln to have her help her try to win the presidency of the club, and Lincoln goes to outrageous lengths as usual. Like, for example, we saw this in the trailers, but he wears this freaking ridiculous looking goth outfit. He's dressed goth before for multiple different occasions, but this time, this his freaking outfit is probably his most outrageous outfit, like, of all time. Like, not forget the fact that not just the most outrageous goth outfit, but his most outrageous outfit ever thus far. So, yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, what in the hell am I looking at with this big ass gator teeth shoes that are like this freaking big? Yeah, they're probably bigger than that. So, yeah. And that's really the meat and potatoes of the plot. And I'm just gonna get down to my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was really good. I thought it was very entertaining all throughout. It was very funny, and I especially loved seeing some of the members of the Morticians Club talk for the first time. I'm pretty sure marks some of their first speaking roles in the show. And Boris's voice, he sounds absolutely awesome, honestly, and he definitely reminds me of like a Tim Burton character, or maybe even an Addams Family character. Hell, Haiku herself looks just like Wednesday from the Addams Family. Now that I think about it, I wonder if she actually was based on Wednesday. I don't know. I'll have to check that on the wiki or something like that. That's where I get all my references for these videos, by the way. So just so you guys know. And I don't know. Another party episode I really liked, where uh, at the end, where they're trying to they were trying to have this funeral for, I forget his name, Ricky the Rooster, who's actually the school mascot for the school that Lincoln and Lucy go to, Royal Woods Elementary. And at the end, Luna shows up and plays a song for him. And it's a really nice, short little song. And yeah, I really like it. Nothing else for me to say about it. Other than that, it just led to a very good ending. And Lucy learned a good lesson. And by the end of it, and long story short, when she opens up to Haiku has the brilliant idea of why not have instead of just having like me as president, why not have a co-presidency where both Lucy and Haiku could be the president. And so yeah, that was a really good idea. And yeah, it's really about it. So I give this episode a 9 out of 10. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's lots of my favorite characters star in this episode, which is nice. And seeing Lincoln trying his best to help out, but not exactly doing the best job all the time, that's always entertaining. And there is a really interesting fun fact I want to point out to you guys. Something that Ryan W. Mead pointed out to me in the most recent podcast I was a part of on the Loud TV YouTube channel. You can go check that out. He pointed this out to me before I even found it out, before I could even find it out on the wiki. So thank you, Ryan, for that fact. And that is Lucy's funeral dress. It's actually directly modeled after Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis' dress, which she also wore at a funeral. That funeral being none other than her husband's funeral, when John F. Kennedy, when he was killed. So that's a really neat little reference, and that is not. I wouldn't have expected the crew to reference something like that specific point in history, and because they reference all kinds of stuff, whether it be in pop culture or sometimes historical events. This particular reference really stood out to me though, and I really appreciate it, honestly, and it might be one of my favorite references that the show is included. So yeah, and so I wish I could learn how to talk in these damn videos. If anything else, Lucy does look good in that dress, and she looks adorable in that dress. And so yeah, both Lincoln and Lucy have 2 new outfits in this episode, and yeah, that's it. I am done. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. And that's the order I think I'm going to go with saying my outro. And if you like this episode, then let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And sorry this video is so late, but I'm just been busy today doing other creative projects, and my next video should be uploaded directly after this one. It's going to be my review for Leader of the Rack. That's the name of the episode. I had trouble remembering the name for some reason. So yeah, stay tuned for that video, or if it isn't already uploaded, then go check it out right now. And yeah, once again, I'm Alex Warner, aka EP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching. Until the end, that is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. If there's anything I somehow forgot to talk about, then you can point that out to me in the comments too if you want. In terms of any references or fun facts I missed for the episode itself. All right, that's it for me. See you guys.